In today's video, we are going to be talking all about science and what we are going to be using this year for my 5th grade daughter in the 2024-2025 school year. Grab your glass of water and let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Jerilyn. I am a mom of 3 kids, ages 10, 3, and 1. This will be our 6th year homeschooling in the 2024-2025 school year, and I will have a 5th grade daughter. We have done a few different types of science over the last few years, and this year I just wanted to keep it really simple. So this year we are using the History Bible Literature Program Level E, and so I went on the Sunlight website and looked at what they had for Science Level E, and they use the How to Be Good at Science, Technology, and Engineering as their spine for the curriculum. There are other books that go along with it too, and they also have their own activity pages and things like that that go along with the program. I didn't want to get all of those things, so what I did was I went on thriftbooks.com and got this book for, I think it was maybe like $12 or $13. And then I was researching and found that they also have a workbook that goes along with it now. I'm not sure that they originally had this. The copyright date is later than the other book. But this book is for grades 2 through 5. They also have a version for grades 6 through 8 as well that has similar things to this book, but a little bit more writing and longer form answers and things like that. So I went ahead and just got the grades 2 through 5 workbook. So at the end of the video, I will be sharing my planning pages and kind of how I am going to have my daughter and I go through this program this year. I will go ahead and put some chapter times down in the description box if you are interested in just going forward to where I talk about the lessons. I am going to do a full flip through of both of the books, so you can always skip ahead if you want something later on in the video. But let's go ahead and turn the camera around and you can see completely inside of these 2 books. So this is the book, How to Be Good at Science, Technology, and Engineering. And it starts out at the beginning with just some introductory lessons, followed by a unit on life, matter, energy, forces, and earth and space. So it goes right into the introductory lessons here. So this would be one lesson, how science works. And so you and your child would read these 2 pages, and then the next day you would read the next 2 pages. So here is just the introduction section. It has 4 lessons, and then it goes right into the life section. So each of these lessons is just a 2-page spread. So here is the workbook that goes along with how to be good at science, technology, and engineering. This is the workbook for grades 2 through 5. They also have one for grades 6 through 8. The contents page looks very similar. And one thing to know about this book is that there is not a workbook page for every single lesson, but when I get to the planning pages that I created for this, you will see exactly which ones have a workbook page and which ones don't. So here is the first lesson. And so what you might notice here is that at the very bottom right-hand corner, it says book, pages 10 through 11. So you would go to the book and you would read the spread on pages 10 and 11. And you'll notice that lots of the illustrations are the same or very similar to what is in the book. So this would be one day's worth of work. You read the pages 10 and 11, and then you do these 2 workbook pages. So I will just go ahead and flip through this book so that you can get a good idea of the different types of activities and be able to decide if it's something that you might want to use in your homeschool. There is an answer key here at the back of the book, and it tells you the page number, the name of the lesson, and then all of the answers for that page. And that is the end. So here are the planning pages that I have created in Excel to go along with each of the units. Now I put weeks at the top, but I have actually changed my mind. We will probably do this in the order that my daughter decides she wants to complete these lessons. So I will have her do the 4 introductory lessons at the beginning either way. So that is 4 lessons. And if it has a workbook page, I put the page number here in a separate column. So you can see that all 4 of the introductory lessons have a workbook page. I did put a space over here for books that I might want to incorporate along the way. And I haven't really written any in there yet, but I have some ideas here on my shelf. So this is the introductory section. Then we have a page for each of the units. So this is the life section, and it has 46 lessons. And you can see over here that some of the lessons do not have a workbook page. So we will just read that lesson that day and not have a workbook page to fill out. And that is just fine. So again, we can put any books that we want to add. This is the energy section. So this one has a little bit less, maybe 2/3 of the assignments will have a workbook page. It has 26 lessons. The forces section has 16 lessons, and most of the pages have a workbook page. And then earth and space is about half and half. It has 23 lessons, and then lots of workbook pages there as well. So the way that I plan on using this is I created a little box here at the very beginning of each section. So I will just, in my planner, write out which lesson number we're on and if there's a workbook page or not. And then when that is completed, I will mark it off here on my checklist. And I will let my daughter decide which unit she wants to work on. And the only requirement that I will have is that that she completes that unit before moving on to the next unit that she chooses. But she doesn't have to go in order. So that's just kind of how I'm going to do it. Thank you so much for coming today. And I hope that this video was helpful for you to get a good idea and see if you would like to use the How to Be Good at Science, Technology, and Engineering program. It seems like it will be pretty simple as far as being able to just open and go. There is no teacher's guide or plan in the book at all. That's why I created the spreadsheets that I did. But it seems like a nice open and go book for us to do. We will be adding in our creation perspective and Christian worldview to this program since it is not a Christian Science curriculum, which is totally fine. And we will just have lots of great discussions on how God created things and the time period that He created them and things like that. And yes, we will be doing the evolution lessons and talking about how other people view creation and evolution and things like that. So we will definitely not be skipping those lessons. We will just have lots of great discussions on other perspectives. Some of the things that I really like about what I see in this program so far are that it's in color. They have really great diagrams and explanations of how things work, and that the lessons are kind of short and simple and to the point. And it covers a variety of topics, which I think my daughter will really like. So I'm hoping that she likes this program this year. I will definitely keep you posted. I will be doing some reviews of our homeschool curriculum, probably on a monthly basis. So make sure that you subscribe and click the like button and hit the notification bell so that you can see when I post new videos. I hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll see you next time.